Hey, what's up here? What's going on? Anyway, Winter's Stone eating drugs isn't working.
Hey,
What's up, man?
what up?
How you doing?
Hey, oh,
For some reason, fucking clips aren't working. It went to this weird setting now. I don't know what the hell this is.
Do you have a big blue thing at the top that says studio instability issues?
No.
I'm seeing a blue band at the top with white letters or white text that says studio. This was posted almost 4 days ago. Studio instability issues. The latest versions of some browsers, for example, Chrome, Edge, and Firefox, seem to have introduced a conflict that is causing studio instabilities when using virtual backgrounds or touch up my appearance features. As a temporary workaround, we suggest turning off those features while we work on a fix. Our engineers are actively working to ensure support for the conflicting browser versions.
Okay, so that's just a long way of saying, hey, our shit's fucked up for a little bit.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I can't. I was on Immortal Risings on Sunday, and he couldn't even do his intro and outro videos because they're all.
The column where all the fucking thing is, like the logo, the overlay, the clips, the background, this entire thing, it just like changed up from what it is. Like it changed right in front of my eyes. Like it happened.
Jesus.
Like I saw it like morph into this thing where everything is now like a cross instead of like 1, 2, and then like 3. Like I don't know, shit's fucked up.
Oh man.
Goddamn people pay for this fucking garbage.
I know. If I were, they're wanting like $400 a year for this fucking thing.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I'll keep the fucking free version. Thank you very much.
Yeah, for the amount of money they're expecting people to pay, you'd think they provide an actual viable product that isn't fucked.
It's hogwash. What's up, Drunky? How you doing, man?
What up?
StreamYard fucking buggy as shit for like, I don't know, its entire existence.
Yep.
I remember when it, because it was like Google Hangouts where everyone used to be able to fucking do streams. And then they took that away. And then it went to, like, people started using StreamYards on YouTube. And I remember I used to be on it through a phone. And that shit would fry up your phone like a damn frying pan.
Yeah, you get like too hot to touch.
And shut your phone down in the middle of the stream.
Yeah. Those are some amazing engineers you got working over there, StreamYard.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I was a little disappointed that I couldn't stream Jonathan Brandis's game.
No, there is a fucking Seaquest of that though. There's a fucking I was going through the Super Nintendo menu.
Yeah, I got it on the SNES, and I was like,
is it good? Did you play it? Is it good?
The graphics are freaking impressive for a SNES game. Like it's like 3D, like faux 3D. Like
I've never even seen it. I just know it existed.
Yeah, it's all vehicle based. Like you're underwater. Like you can use Darwin the dolphin, and then you can kind of up. Like you start with that, you get resource points, and you start buying better vehicles, and then you finally get the Seaquest DSV. I love.
Have you ever played this one?
Yeah, this one's fun as fuck,
yeah,
dude.
It is. It's very simple, but the fucking. I don't give a fuck.
This is when Activision was good.
Activision was putting out fucking great game after great game.
Yep. It kind of reminds me of like a static screen Defender.
Yeah, a lot of games when you break it down, it's kind of like Defender.
Yeah. Oh, you better catch those guys in.
Nah, they got ox against both. You gotta bring up all the rescued guys, but then other times you got your. You see, my oxygen's running out, so I gotta go back up to the top when I'm running out. There's no music for you to mimic in this one. That's disappointing.
Yeah. We need like an Atari porno soundtrack for Seaquest. Like guitar twangs.
If I ever am able to make a video game of my lifetime, I'm gonna hire you. I'm gonna get the studio to hire you to just sit in the fucking booth and be like, whale.
I am the Asian Rizel from SSX Tricky.
You'll be the entire soundtrack. But look, you see these asshole submarines trying to stop me from rescuing these people?
Yeah.
Those ISIS submarines?
No, they're ours. You're piloting the USS Liberty. Make that of what you will. They are up in the innie.
I'm pretty sure there's no ending to this game.
No, a lot of those Atari games just had kill screens. When they ran out of RAM, you got to the point where it just started skitzing out.
I like the noise when you die. That pop, 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 pop. Wait, let's hear it again.
You know, it could have really done better with a porno guitar. You know, you know, like because I mean, Pac-Man. That's what he did when he dies. He goes waka waka wow wow wow.
Remember the boxing Atari game?
Oh my god, yeah, overhead. It's just doing like circles.
Yeah. That was Activision.
Yeah. Yeah, they were starting to show signs early on. At least it wasn't LJN.
I don't know. I like that boxing game. I know it's not the best boxing game.
Wow, they are freaking... Wow. This level just got harder. Oh, Jesus.
I think I died as I got an extra life.
Look at that. Jeez.
Oh, shit.
What hit you?
I had too much oxygen. If you go up when you have too much oxygen, you explode. See, watch it. See?
Oh, what's the safe spot? Like,
I think like midway.
Oh, shit! Wow, that's gonna get nightmare level challenge when it gets midway. Like when it gets up there and you can't go back up to dodge shit. Like when the whole screen is filled with shit.
Vinny's in it. One sec, Vinny.
Oh.
How you doing?
Hey guys, how we doing?
What up? You ever play this, Vinny?
Atari.
What is this?
Seaquest.
Nah, never played it.
It's actually pretty impressive for a 26.
Yeah, the dive. Look at the diver. He looks pretty cool, right? For an Atari game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just the game itself, like it's fun. Like I could see myself playing this instead of like a distraction game.
Yeah. Wait,
so you need at least one diver. Gotcha. Drunky Cheese got it. So if you surface
to go back up, you need at least one diver. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say, wait till you see how this shit gets like super hard. You got to one stage, it's just a wall.
I always thought it was the oxygen, but. Let's see. I got one.
I'm glad you can't friendly fire the swimmers.
Oh yeah, and every time you go
yeah,
up,
it was good.
Every time you go up with a diver, even if you don't have like full capacity, you drop the diver. See?
Nice.
What are those Russian subs? The white ones?
No, those are my people subs. This is the USS Liberty.
But look, these asshole divers are trying to stop me. They're trying to kill me for rescuing these people from getting eaten by sharks. Let's watch someone get eaten by a shark.
Oh no!
Did that happen?
Uh-oh.
I always hated that about Gauntlet. You could friendly fire the food.
Yeah,
Ew,
I hate
shut-
shit.
green out,
There's a
shut the
lot of
food.
games do that shit. I hate that.
Yeah, it's like you're getting overwhelmed by a horde of monsters on the screen, and then it shouts out like, "Blue wizard shot the food." I'm like, "Oh, you son of a!"
Yeah, and you literally have to kill like 100 people in the room.
Yep.
And fucking go. They
Oh,
keep,
you're full.
You gotta kill the nest.
You're full.
I know. I didn't want that submarine to hit me.
You gotta kill the nest of Chris's food.
No, this was 1983, so this is probably you were probably right the first time. Russian subs running with the
Right.
Cold War
Cold War.
propaganda going on.
Cold War.
For copyright reasons, this is the hunt for Orange November.
Right.
Yellow.
Yeah, Yellow November.
Like that guy didn't want to get rescued.
Yeah. Yeah, this shit starts speeding up like.
Let the shark eat that guy.
Oh shit!
That's what I got for doing that.
Son of a bitch.
Karma police.
Sometimes they swim away from you if you kill the shark. Like fucking idiots.
Well, you were at that one level where it's just a wall of fast moving shit.
You saw that guy? He turned around and moved.
Yep. Look at how many colors they can display on the screen. Holy shit.
I like that it looks like a sunset, right?
Yeah. Like, I don't recall Atari. Like, most Atari games I played at this time just had a black background with, like, a random, like, I'll take your word for it, like, pixel sprite.
Yeah, but you know what was stupid? What was Atari known for? Black screens, right? Like, mostly black screens. Fucking Pac-Man. The arcade game.
Blue.
The arcade game that is known for having the black screen, and it's fucking blue on the Atari.
Yeah, it's
that
blue
Atari
and
version
Pac-Man. Yes, that game was made in like 2 weeks.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they notoriously underpaid and overworked their developers. The same thing with that ET game. It was they had to get it out for the holiday season. And it was just a super,
like 5 weeks or something.
Yeah, it was some sick. Yeah, like this is what happens when when you like. Wow, look at that! It's really getting up there. When you just don't respect your employees.
Oh yeah.
Destroyed the Atari actually, is they had a whole bunch of shit games that came out.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't toward the end of its life. I remember going into Kmart and it was like a bin, and it was like $1 a game.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I went in with $5 and came out with 4 playable games, even though I bought 5 of them.
My cousin owned a video store in New Jersey, and when he went out of business, all us cousins got a bunch of free games.
Nice.
Well, nice for me, not so nice for him.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I guess a lot of people are going to be getting a lot of bad comic books too.
That's how we got most of our Atari games, actually.
They said Image, they laid off a bunch of people already.
Oh my god.
There's more coming.
Oh, dude, what was it that Ford guy was saying? 50% of American employees are going to be unemployed by the end of the year.
Yeah, that's on top of the AI shit that's going to be doing that. But that's on top of bad business practices and everything. Thanks to Diamond and the comic book industry as a whole.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about on Friday.
Industry, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The toy industry doesn't seem to be doing so bad. I mean, like, I'm not like talking about shit product and all, but I think toys will always be the one thing that's going to stay. You know?
Maybe kid toys, like the really baby stuff, but the other ones, I don't know.
Yeah, action figures are down. Like, look at Disney. They can't even give. Yeah, Disney can't even give their.
Well,
their
they're shitty figures, but not all their figures are like failures, though.
Yeah. it's weird. Like I see some of the world class bullshitter videos where he goes into ollies, and it's just like you can't give that shit away. They still have Rey figures from The Force Awakens.
But people actually still buy Star Wars figures.
I don't know why. That's a dead brand.
Yeah, they do, but it's not many. Not many people.
Not like it was, no.
No.
Or it's not new stuff. It's like old stuff. They'll get like OG. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know someone who they get the Black Series stuff, and it's only like key figures that they want.
Wow.
It's not.
I didn't know they were redoing Mask. Did you see that?
Yeah. They're expensive though.
Yeah.
What? Mobile Armored Strike Command mask?
Mask Crusaders.
Working overtime.
Fighting crime.
I think Jeez, Chris. I think the motorcycle thing alone is like $60.
Well, did you know that song? It's called "Illusion Is the Ultimate Weapon." Was the theme song for Mask was on the German top 10 Billboard thing for a year.
Amazing.
A lot of those cartoons had awesome fucking theme songs.
Yeah,
They did.
The Bionic Six.
yeah.
Bionic Six was
Family.
Our family. I fought for them, and they fought for me.
I wonder if
And it
Alan,
was so.
I said I wonder if Alan Thicke wrote the song for that.
He wrote a lot of them.
Sitcoms. Yeah, he did a ton of
Yeah,
sitcoms.
but what was that? Did he do cartoons too?
I think so. There was a famous one he did, but I can't remember off the top of my head right now.
Well, all I know is in the 80s, we had some of the best, if not the absolute best, cartoon intros. They were vastly better than some of the shows, but those intros were freaking godlike.
Oh yeah.
Like, remember Silverhawk? It had a freaking guitar solo in the intro.
Okay. He did different strokes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the most famous one he did.
Yeah,
Now
Wheel
the world
of
don't move.
Fortune.
Oh, there's no lyrics in that one, though.
He composed music for various game shows like the Wizard of Oz, Joker's Wild, Celebrity Sweepstakes.
Shit.
He did different strokes. The Facts of Life.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. You take the good, you take the bad. Giles!
Thick of the Night. Blank Check.
Thickie of the night.
Well, that's what he gave to what's her face there, the original Buffy. He gave her the
Really,
Thick of the
Christy
Night.
Swanson?
He banged Christy Swanson?
Oh my God, yeah, they
Good
you were
for
like
him.
obsessed with her too.
Okay, I'm officially an Alan Thicke fan.
Oh, dude,
I mean,
That
I had a grudge because he's responsible for Robin Thicke, but
Yeah.
but he
he
that
got
guy
to
was
play Christy Swanson. So.
he was
Yeah.
slaying all
I
kinds
liked
of
him on
ass.
Growing Pains.
Yeah, no,
Dude.
he would only bang 10s. There were guys that banged 9s and 10s. He would only bang 10s. God bless
But
him.
until he saw This Is Spinal Tap, and he was willing to go to 11.
Did he hit up Mrs. Garrett?
No, I doubt it. She's not a 10. That's a Draven 10.
She's 2 10s.
Yeah, she's about $1. Yeah, about $2.10. Man. No, that's awesome. So he's a composer, an actor, and he slays some awesome poon.
And
Yeah,
a hockey
I'm an
player,
Alan
too.
Thicke fan.
I think he was a hockey player too.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, he's Canadian, so I think that's like in their blood. Like when they're born with like ice skates on their feet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's like that up here as well, and I'm only in New Hampshire.
Hey, what are you motherfucking?
I always thought fucking Alan Thicke was like a family man of a bunch of kids. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't know he was a playboy.
pounding Christy Swanson's freaking muffin.
Man,
Good
oh
for
my
him.
God, Christy Swanson was so fucking hot.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were
Did
together
you ever-
for a while.
Did you ever see that movie with her and Charlie Sheen?
Yes, with
Yeah.
the getaway.
The Chase.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. The chase.
She
Yeah.
looks so hot
With
now with
Lee-
that
Oh
tan.
yeah, she was fucking.
Yes.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, I liked her in Deadly Friend.
What was that?
When she took out Ma Fratelli with a basketball to the head?
Yeah, remember that clip I showed of her? The woman who played Mama Fratelli from the Goonies.
Yeah, somebody clipped it so that it was the Brady Bunch, and they were playing with a basketball in their room, and then Bobby accidentally throws the ball outside of the room, and it just goes right into Ma Fratelli's head and explodes.
Holy shit!
Oh, he loves his mama.
Well, remember when her brother was trying to bang, and when her and her brother were like bathing together and flowers in the attic?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, what a weird. Yeah, that was.
VC Andrews definitely had some needed to be investigated.
Holy shit!
I think he was on a certain island.
The Jewish one.
Oy vey. Man, yeah, that shit's pissing me off.
Oh my god, it's infuriating. And anybody who defends that outcome, I was ready to strangle that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I told him, I was like, yeah, the gaslighting, man, that's impressive.
Yeah, dude. Man. We're live, that's why I'm not saying things, but holy shit.
Yeah.
Takes the retarded thing to another level.
I watched this YouTube video today. I'll find it and send it in the Horseman chat. It's by a guy called like Pathetic Spurg or something, and he lays it all out.
Vampire?
No,
to take serious.
No, because I watch Nuclear Grifter. That guy's awesome. Nuki G. But there's this guy. He's called like Pathetic Spurg or something. I'm probably getting his name wrong, but I have his video in my history. And he was 100% spot on. I'm like, I can this is why, we're looking at 110 soon.
What's up, God?
What's up,
Hey.
bud?
How you guys doing?
What up?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know that, Drunky. Because this whole time, I thought, all these years, I thought that was fucking. I had to do with the oxygen.
Oh man.
What's up, Bart? All right.
Hey.
Hey, Chris. What's up?
What up?
I know that guy.
Yeah.
He is real long. It's amazing.
I don't know.
The quad they removed off of Joey Ramone's fucking back.
Hey! Oh! I was gonna be really crude because when you said Seaquest, I thought you meant Seaquest DSB, and I was gonna make one called like Jonathan Brandis' Noose, and I'm like, no, I'm not that bad of an asshole.
I'm telling you, man. I bet you, because that movie was always on cable, like any point of the day. I bet you his friends were like merciless. I bet you they were just fucking ripping the
that
shit
movie
out
cost that movie caused a lot of people to delete themselves. Unfortunately, most for the audience. You know? Yeah, Ladybugs with Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh my god, it was fucking. Why? Why did they do this? And then they did it years later, reversed though, with Amanda Bynes.
Yep.
She did the female version of that fucking stupid movie.
Oh my god.
Like of all the movies to redo, why the fuck would you do that?
I know, a bomb. Hey, let's redo a bomb.
Is she still around? Is she OD?
No, she's
I don't know.
looking like a fucking walking nightmare right now.
Oh, she got the painted on Chola eyebrows.
No, she literally has tattoos all over her face. They found her naked walking in the streets of New York a few months ago.
Oh man, she was on the island.
Poor girl.
Oh yeah. They destroyed her house.
Well, yeah, I watched that thing on Jonathan Brandis. Like, I mean, I joke and everything, but like that was a tragedy, and it's a shame because that dude, like, he was like a genius. He was like Mensa level.
Who's that again?
Jonathan Brandis, the guy that played Bastion in the Neverending Story 2, and he was on Seaquest DSV. He was in a movie called Sidekicks with Chuck Norris.
Oh, the blonde.
The blonde guy with the weird like '90s haircut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like he wasn't like a junkie or anything. He drank a lot of alcohol, but that was.
And what had happened?
So he couldn't his star faded, and he had severe depression, which I guess is worse than it's worse than clinical depression. And he he tried to transition from child actor or whatever to a serious adult actor, and nobody gave a shit. They're like, it was kind of like the Peter Pan actor there that Disney just kind of like, hey, you're not cute anymore, get the frick out.
Oh yeah, dude, that was even more tragic, that story.
Yeah, that's what they did to him, and he's like, he was with his friends, and he just said goodbye, everybody, walked out into the hall and hanged himself.
Holy shit!
He got the fucking the Gary Coleman Ricky Schroeder treatment. Like, you're grown up now, and nobody fucking wants to put you in anything. Like, until NYPD Blue, I never heard of Ricky Schroeder being in anything.
Well, dude, that's what they did to the actor that played Peter Pan. Like, they destroyed that kid.
Oh yeah, we covered that on one of my streams a couple of years ago.
Remember how mean-spirited that was on the
original from the show or something?
Yeah, the voice actor. Yeah, the voice actor that did Peter Pan, and then he did live action or whatever, because he looked just like the character, and he was one of Disney's beloved child actors. Like what's his face there? Oh God, Kurt Russell.
Yep.
But he got old. He got older and awkward looking and stuff, so they just dropped him like a bad habit. And then Chip and Dale's latest movie, the whatever that was, the Chip and Dale movie, just totally shat on the guy's legacy, like completely disrespected it.
Wow.
Like, look at him, he's all fat and ugly now, and he was the villain of the show.
Yeah, it was terrible what they did. Wait, what's the name of the actor from Neverending Story?
Jonathan Brandis.
Not the first Neverending Story, the second.
Yeah,
the
sequel.
Second one. Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious.
He was in what movie I was fucking talking about? He was in, for some reason, I don't know why. He's dressed up as a girl playing on the girls' soccer team. That's the basis of the fucking movie. And Rodney Dangerfield is the coach.
For a sec, I thought it was the one from what was it? Home Improvement.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like him kind of. Oh, dude, what's his name? Flash was in it. John Wesley Shipp. I hope nothing bad happened.
What happened? What?
The Never-Ending Story too.
Yeah, that was a great. I liked it. People said it wasn't as good as the first one. I thought I got killed
by this fucking submarine.
I thought 1 and 2 were great.
Wait, how many did they make of that shit?
4. And the third one was so bad it had Jack Black as the bully.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I
think I saw a review on it.
There's like a Born to Be Wild music segment.
Yeah, I think I watched somebody's review on that shit.
It's painful.
For some reason, I think I saw part 2 in the theater without seeing 1 first. I don't know.
Yeah. I liked part 2.
But I like both of them. I like both those movies.
Wow, what a shame.
Yeah.
That fucking sucks. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture of him, I guess, when he's early 20s, and he's got some facial hair and stuff. He looks like he could have been in like bigger movies, like as an adult. Yeah,
and they're just like.
Did it say he was like 21? Is he early?
He was really young, and he was trying like. He actually he was trying to transition to the production, directing, and screenwriting, and nobody would give him a chance. They're like, "You're just a dumb actor,"
This has turned into the Jonathan Brandis stream.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I was gonna be an asshole and just like make fun of him and shit, but I'm like, no, this dude was like a legit dude.
They are human beings.
Yeah, but come on, let's like I've met some celebrities that I wouldn't mind seeing,
Oh yeah.
in Minecraft.
But I'm saying, like, some motherfuckers go like the Kurt Cobain route where I hate being a celebrity. That sort of shit.
Oh, dude. He was in the It TV movie series as well.
Yeah, that's right. He was. That's right.
Yeah, he was. I think we know what his depression was caused from.
Oh yeah. Guaranteed, it's the Corey Haim thing. Yeah, Shifty Gizm's right. Roy Schreider, who they pulled in from to get some kind of credibility for the DSV show, the Seaquest thing.
Right.
He wanted to make it more reality, like scientific.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and I agree with him. Like I would have loved to have seen his approach to it, but instead they wanted to make it more fantasy. Like they wanted to make it like a Star Trek or like a Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Underwater, and and the series died because of it. Like it just went weird.
That show lasted a while though, didn't it?
It did, and it was basically Jonathan Brandis' big career. Like he grew up on that show.
Well,
Yeah, but Roy Schreider, man, I mean that's a big name.
I do.
Ever watched that show? I have no idea. I mean, I know obviously it's Seaquest, but I haven't.
Think we're gonna need a bigger boat.
I haven't seen a single second.
That was such a good actor.
How you doing, Tommy?
Hey, Tom.
How you doing, RR? Stop in, guys. I think I'm gonna play this for a little bit more.
Sweet, yeah. This looks, dude. Like this would be fun on like a twin stick arcade.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe I'll do that. I'll set up my arcade and try to get this to work on my my sticks.
C-Lab.
Yeah.
Fucking,
That's Cartoon Network.
What's up, Con?
Hey.
Yeah, that was Adult Swim, right? Was that
Yep.
Adult Swim?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I loved all those Adult Swim cartoons.
Yeah, I liked fucking Venture Brothers. Venture Brothers. Was
Yes.
I knew somebody who worked on Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the episode where they had the Fantastic Four?
No. I didn't watch that many. Like the ones that I caught were pretty good from season like 1 and 2. But I was hoping to get like the box set or something. I never had.
It's so, dude. So the Fantastic Four, but
Is
they
it
were like
really the Fantastic Four or a
but
rip-off of the
it's
film?
a rip-off of the
mocking
Fantastic Four,
mocking the-
but it's like it's the monkey's paw version of the Fantastic Four.
shit.
So Sue Storm, instead of being the Invisible Woman, she's the Invisible Skin Woman. So like she just goes invisible, and it's just like they're disgusting like musculature.
Yeah. Shit.
And then her brother, who she had to like put in a hyperbaric chamber because if he's exposed to oxygen, he just self-immolates and he's in constant pain. So they're like, "Here's the Human Torch." Ah! Put him back to sleep. Put him back to sleep.
I liked what was it? Was it Dexter's Laboratory? Where they
Yes.
had, like in the middle of Dexter's Laboratory, they had the Justice Friends.
Oh yeah, with what's it up?
The
Val
incredulous, Val Hallen, the incredulous Crunk.
Yes,
There's some good
the
ones.
monkey.
My favorite was when Macho Man was on. And they did that
Yeah.
intergalactic wrestling.
Yes,
I never saw that one.
he like beat the
Dude.
shit out of the monkey.
Thing. Yeah, he was like some intergalactic wrestler. Like, dude, it was insane.
I
This is
travel
good
to
job.
cosmos to find the universe's greatest champion, and they send me a monkey.
Dude, Dom DeLuise was on there too. He played like some kind of imaginary friend or something.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
God, what happened? Like we had some freaking bangers back in the day.
Oh yeah. People who had talent and they appreciated how they were working on.
Yeah. Well, now they got that stupid pineapple-headed kid, the nepo kid who made Thundercats Roar, where he made the cartoon say anybody that says that Thundercats Roar is not a great sequel or whatever to the original Thundercats series has poop ideas with a poop mouth and should keep their opinions to themselves. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
That's keep insulting the fan base. That's what a way to go.
I know.
Fucking retards.
That and the worst part was the voice actor that played Panthro had died, and they literally showed a Panthro skeleton when they zoomed back into a cave in the foreground.
Wow.
Yeah, total disrespect.
Holy shit.
God, I hate young millennials.
That never aired. That never aired anywhere, right?
Oh no, it totally aired. It aired everywhere.
I thought it was pulled or something. It was on like some stupid
No, it's
exclusive thing.
no. It was on Cartoon Network, and it was right there, and it was like they were brazen about it. You know, it wasn't until years later.
But it failed completely, didn't it?
Oh God, yeah! Like
Yeah,
it was
that's
so
right.
garbage.
Yeah, I did. That's why it wasn't even a blip on the radar. I think we mentioned it like years ago.
Yeah,
but I didn't think it ever got released.
it's a shame because they made a Thundercat series in like 2011, I want to say.
Yeah, we've talked about that one.
Yeah, that was great.
I watched some
What
of them.
was the one everyone was bitching about a year or so ago? Was it He-Man?
Yep, yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin Smith's feminist
got his
He-Man.
fucking
Yeah.
stupid. He got his stupid paws on He-Man now.
Well,
Yep.
he didn't. He didn't. They brought him in after the fact. The
Yeah.
scripts were done, and they needed someone with fan clout. So they pulled him in on it, and then he actually did some work on the sequel, but not a lot.
Jesus, look at the
Yeah.
holy crap, dude! They're really they're ramping it up.
Oh my god, that guy fucking.
Let him die.
He swimed away from me like I was gonna fucking eat him. Fuck.
I'm just glad there's no friendly fire.
Yeah, because I would have murdered every single fucking guy
Oh, yeah.
I had rescued.
Yellow submarine shot food.
Damn blasted mutants.
Yeah. What the fuck is a samoflange?
Yeah. Oh, the outtakes were so good.
I like. Let me see your tits, my dear.
Show me your tits.
Man.
I remember the fucking
What the fuck is a snarf?
Yeah.
was it like 2000, like early 2000s, probably like 03 or 04, where Cartoon Network redid He-Man, and I thought that shit was a million times better than the old cartoon.
Yeah, they showed the origin of Skeletor. He was Keldor. Yeah, that one was awesome.
Yeah, that was what do you call it? The Four Horsemen for McFarlane. They're the ones who helped bring that to life.
That was awesome.
They
dude.
had the origin of Two Bad. That was fucking awesome. It was two guys who hated each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
That's why they punch each other.
and
Yeah.
it was Skeletor, right? Was it Skeletor who cursed them?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
made them that way?
And Hordak was a scary villain. He was scarier than Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that made Skeletor.
Nice. I got to see all that stuff way before it ever hit like the cartoons and all that shit. When I was leaving there, like maybe a month before we left, one of the guys from the Four Horsemen, they heard about me and my twin and kind of what we did, because like I'm one of the ones who exposed that the people in the studio who were running it, those two brothers, they were ripping off and stealing product from all the sculptors and designers. There was a whole thing, but they heard about it, so like they wanted to meet us. So I was by the bus stop, and a car pulls up, and they're like, "Hey, I heard you guys work at McFarlane. Like, who are you?" And it was one of the Four Horsemen. It was Corn Boy was his name. What he went by, CV. And he was like, "You guys want to come check out our studio?" And it was like, we were like, "Yeah, man, it'd be awesome." And he goes,
Who are you?
Right. It was literally right around the corner. Well, because we had mutual friends. Someone told us that they were interested in meeting us, and then happened to actually be driving by and saw us. You know, twins are they're not that common in that area where we were.
Oh.
So they're like, "Oh yeah, you see two young Italian guys, really twins." So yeah, that was some funny shit though. But yeah, when they get to pick anywhere in the country, and they chose to be right around the corner from McFarlane, so they could drive those two brothers crazy who were running the studio in there, because they'd stay in the neighborhood, and it was funny shit. They hated them with a passion. But,
Apparently, it was justified.
Oh
Manhattan, you said?
No, in New Jersey. It was up in the sticks. It was called Bloomingdale. We call it Bloomingdale. What a horrible place. But so like as soon as you get in onto like their floor, they were almost like in like a warehouse type building, and big metal door. When they open it up, the first thing you see is like a glass display, and it had all the 2-ups of all of the He-Man stuff. So it was like 12 to 14 inches depending on the character, and fully painted. You know, the badass version of like Beastman, Trapjaw, with the huge arm and everything. Dude, it was sick.
Yeah, sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, Trapjaw was like the Trapjaw and Soundwave, in my opinion, were like the best characters of those lines. Like as far as toys went,
I never had fucking Trapjaw. I wish I did.
probably the best Masters of the Universe character. Yeah, he had like a utility. You could slide him on a string through the ring in his helmet.
There's
Different arms.
Yep.
Yeah.
They retained all that awesome stuff when they did it, and that's why I liked it because it was so close to the original. The thing where they fucked up was He-Man and He-Man's sword. The designs were terrible on it, and all those designs came from them, though. That's what the issue was.
Yeah. Tommy's bringing up that the Horde was supposed to be another evil faction, and like I remember, like a lot of my friends who had it, they bought the Horde, and they had no desire to buy anything She-Ra, even though they were part of the She-Ra like villain.
Oh yeah.
But their packaging was Masters of the Universe packaging.
Yeah.
They weren't packaged with fucking She-Ra.
Remember the Fright Zone? Yeah, that was totally a Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, and they had the Snake Men.
Yeah, that was another faction. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I had all those fuckers. Yeah, they were good.
Cobra Khan.
Yep. Yeah, it was really awesome to see, and like all the ideas that they had, like had it taken off more. They had such awesome plans what they were going to do, but they eventually kind of did their own versions, like knockoff versions after the Mattel stuff.
It's such a shame that like those attempted revivals in the 2000s failed so miserably.
Well, how long did that He-Man even last?
It's like 2 seasons, I think.
I didn't see anything past the first season.
I watched the one where it showed King Grayskull and he was fighting I think was it King Grayskull fighting Keldor, and then the acid flies in his face after it bounces off his shield?
Yeah, isn't that the one where they made them brothers?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Or somebody was brothers, because like King Randor was in there too, and he was like, I believe King Grayskull's like son or descendant or something. I don't know. It's been like 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it too.
But the Thundercats one, the revival that they did with the Thundercats, like that reminded me a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like my nephew and I watched it together.
When did they do Thundercats? 2000s also.
Yeah. It was a 2-season show, and it was so well. Like I don't know. A lot of people I know are like, I like the original better. I
started watching them. I like the original better too. Sorry. I do. Yeah. I couldn't get into the whole thing where Mumra, they made him like an alien with his fucking,
he was a parasite on that planet.
Yeah, I hated that.
Well, they show that Mumra was an advanced alien that's like ageless, like he's like millions, like who knows how old, and he was, his ship crashed and he got revived by the mutants, and the whole planet was the mutants. Like Third Earth Third Earth was the planet, and Thundera was a kingdom on the planet. And when the mutants,
I didn't like those changes at all.
Yeah, I freaking loved it because they also tied in the Silverhawks. They showed when they showed they were the console or the spaceship controls of Mumra, and they showed Monstar from the Silverhawks, and they showed the tiger sharks in there. And I was like, holy shit, it's a cinematic universe.
Yeah, it's cool that they were trying to connect that stuff. Oh, by the way, RR says that Randor, he fought Kelly. Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. And thank you, brother, man. Yeah, I believe RR. Didn't you buy the Trapjaw from? Yeah, that was one of my favorite pieces. Of the stuff that I did. That one in the Skeletor. Yeah, that was fucking killer.
Man. Yeah, Randor had the shield. They were fighting on the stairs, and Keldor threw that green vial, and it exploded off the shield and hit him in the face. And then he went crying. He was basically dying, and basically Hordak, is like, I can save you, but it's going to come at a price.
Yep.
And apparently Keldor belonged to basically to the black people of the Masters of the Universe, like the victim race. Like they were the blue-skinned people that were like elf-eared and shit, and they were like the persecuted race on Eternia. And it was weird because it was like supposedly related to like Randor or something.
Yeah, I forgot how they did it.
Did they tie in that Sunman character?
Oh yeah, dude, they had all of that shit, man. And it made like
I don't mind that character. He looks cool. I think he looks cool.
Yeah, like all of the characters that I saw looked freaking badass. Like it was like this was.
It's not like the one that you were fucking cursing out when we were looking at He-Man stuff at one time. That fucking Rio Blast, that guy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that stupid gay cowboy. Yeah,
You guys were such fans. It was amazing.
yeah. It's
Chris
like a
is like, I
rip off
had
of
5
Brave
of them.
Star. No, I probably did. They were hanging on my wall, and my mother threw them out, so that's why she's in a home.
Shit. Again, I mean, what is it? Fuck around, find out.
Yeah, yeah. These things have consequences, But yeah, dude, like seriously, as stupid as it was, that crushed me as a kid. Like I remember hiding my toys after that.
I know, I got so pissed too. My mom used to do stuff like that too, get rid of all the toys that we had.
You weren't playing with them. Who puts the figures on the wall? You left them in the box and everything. Like, yeah, because they looked cool.
Yeah.
Like the Master Universe box art was like this red explosion with the castle in the back, like freaking awesome.
Yeah, like there was a lot that had, like, of course the GI Joe with like the fire,
GI Joe upped the ante.
The fire, the blast in the background.
Yeah, GI Joe box art, in my opinion, was the best box art they had because I was so enamored by the He-Man box art, and I had some Laser Light Black Star ones that were the same size, so I had those. But when GI Joe came out, it was like a whole other level. It was like, holy crap, you get like paintings of the characters.
Yeah, they were great. I know Bart Sears was involved in, I think, some of the toy designs for GI Joe.
Was he involved with Cops? Because
I love Cops.
Cops looks like it was his art. Like,
it looks something like that.
The figures.
Yeah.
When you look at their
stylized
facial features, it looks exactly like his drawing.
Well, speaking of like awesome intros, Cops had one of the best freaking intros
ever.
Hell
yeah.
Oh, I loved it, man.
And they had BP Vest there, who was like the main dude.
Yeah.
I was like, that guy's freaking awesome.
And you know what? It was like 1988 or 89. Hey, we had a guy that was a black guy as a leader,
Oh yeah, I forgot it. Yeah. Oh yeah, diversity. Yeah. Oh yeah, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. Bart also he designed a lot of the Toy Biz Marvel figures. He did Apocalypse, the Jim Lee Cyclops.
Oh, no, the one with the hair?
Yeah, with the hair exposed on the top. Yeah, he did a bunch of shit, man.
Did you ever see his he was doing Eclipso?
Oh yes, yeah, I do remember that.
Do you know the cover of Eclipso holding the diamond over the jewel over his eye, and it's plastic? Like the gimmick was that the fucking jewel. It was a play. Well, I'll have to fucking move a bunch of shit if I want to show it. But wait, hang on, I'll bring up.
And yes, Bart Sears, he did do the cop stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
Man. God, I had one. My first figure in the Cop series was this guy. I think he was called Boom Boom.
Boom Boom.
He looked like a gangster with his chest opens up.
Buttons
McBoom Boom. Yeah, and his chest opens up, and there's like these double guns in there.
He was the most difficult figure to find.
He was.
Yeah.
I only had 2 Cops figures.
Oh man.
I couldn't find Goofy Vest.
But I got the fucking the mad scientist. He's fucking
awesome. Yeah, with the head.
And he comes with the robot, the killer robot, Buzz Bomb.
Yeah,
nice.
Didn't he get the brain exposed or something on the?
Yeah, he had like a transparent.
Yeah, he had a dome.
Premium.
It was a dome over his brain.
Yeah,
some cool shit.
Yeah, this is the Eclipso #1 comic. That the diamond is plastic. It's like
oh shit!
It's like glued to the fucking.
Nice.
I love gimmick covers.
It's cool, but it's not really good for
stacking.
If you have it in a fucking long box, you gotta put this as the front. You gotta put this as the front one.
Well, not only that, but say you got say it's mushed up against the edge of the box. It's gonna push that crystal into the.
I've seen copies of this where the jewel is fucking ripped off.
Yeah,
but look, he took this character because this character was like not used for like a decade or so. I think they said, and they just handed this character to fucking Bart Sears.
Mm-hmm.
He got to do what
I'll take it.
this shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Dude, man, what a shame, all that stuff. Yeah, because I the first time I met him was at that comic book company. You remember Cross Gen Comics?
Cross Gen. No.
Yeah, like everybody was working there. There was like some rich guy who owned like a winery. He decided to do his own comic book company. Marvel ended up buying the rights when it all went down, and then a couple of years back they tried to revive some of it, and it just kind of went nowhere. But then you get the original creators back on. But Bart Sears was one of the guys on there. Andy Smith, he came in a little bit later as well. But yeah, they had Ron Mars was writing for them. It was Barbara Kessel, I think. There was a bunch of them. Yeah,
Andy
dude. Yeah.
Smith? Yeah, I'm gonna be on his show this week.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. It was really cool because I mean, Bart was like one of my heroes as well when it came to comic book stuff back in the day. But yeah, I mean, I'll tell more of the story when we're off air. But
Yeah, thanks for chilling, guys.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was a blast, dude. That game was fun.
Yeah, do you have it in your library? I'm sure you do.
Oh, definitely.
If you have fucking Virtual Boy games, I would imagine you probably have the entire Atari 2600 library.
Yes, I have the entire 2600 library, and unfortunately, that's probably one of the only consoles that I have the entire library to, because they're so small. You know, because like you get like a PS2 library in there, and it's suddenly you start measuring in gigabytes.
There are so many fucking games for the Atari 2600.
Yes,
ridiculous.
I think it's like 12,000 or something, or I can't remember. Oh no, it's 8,000.
Shit, dude.
So yeah.
What did Genesis have, like 80 something, right? I think
no, they had 300 and.
They did.
Yeah, because it wasn't just.
Wait, I was thinking of something else.
Yeah, like the Master System had like I think it was like 200 and something.
I didn't even realize how long the Master System was fucking going on.
Oh, in Brazil, that thing is still going strong. Like Tectoy down in Brazil, those guys are heroes, man. They're keeping that system alive.
Oh wow!
And they make great games, so more power to them.
I don't know. I don't think I want to play a Sega Master System version of Mortal Kombat.
Oh no! Some of those are just like, why would I ever play like a demake? But like they're legit games that were launched, you know, during the life cycle of the Master System were pretty freaking good. Like I think they did a Flippy or a Flicky, because Flicky was originally a arcade game, and then they ported it to the SG-1000, which was like the Atari 2600 equivalent of Sega's first console.
Was Flicky the one with the mouse?
No, it's a blue bird, and Flicky tries to get all the little chickies, like the little baby birds, and he's being chased by cats on like different platforms. And you got to return them.
What's the one with the fucking mouse?
I think that's like mouse maze.
Mappy?
Yeah, mouse.
Is it Mappy?
Yeah, Mappy. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
All right, it just came to me. I think they made a sequel to that fucking game.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You ever play Mr. Do?
Oh yeah, Mr. Do. I had that was one of the games we got in the Great Hall of the 2600.
Yes.
I played the shit out of Mr. Do.
Nice.
I did that game a while back. I did it a couple months ago.
Dude, there's on the Sega Master System in Japan.
Dig Dug's fucking awesome. Any system I play Dig Dug on, I fucking
I love that game. But on the Master System, I have the American version and the Japanese version of Hokuto no Ken, or Fist of the North Star. Mm-hmm. And in America, they call it Black Belt, and they reskinned the game.
Oh wait, the Master System game, Black Belt.
Yeah, Black Belt, and and it's like you can see how they reskinned it.
I remember that.
Yeah, you got to jump up and get the little symbols. Yeah. And then on the Mega Drive or on the Genesis, they had Hokuto no Ken, and then the American version was called Last Battle, and it was one of the launch titles.
Yeah, they had to drop the license.
The violence.
They had to drop even using the license for Fist of the Star, and they just
the guy's name was Arzak.
That game is awesome though.
Well, dude, the Hokuto no Ken, like the guys explode and they blood and everything, and it's a lot like.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It's a lot better. It is so much better.
I've
But,
seen that
yeah.
version. Yeah.
That sucked that they had to drop the license over in America, because there's a lot of games where they'll do that. Yeah, there you go. 560. That sounds right. Yeah. Was it like
Including the
800?
30, would that be including the CD and the 32X? Probably.
No. Those
Just
were
the
separate.
Genesis alone.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I thought they cranked out a ton of shit for the short lifespan they had for the fucking 32X. I thought
no, there's only like 30. Was it like 36 games or something for the 32X? It's not that many.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, the Mega Drive, dude, like that's where the horizons get expanded. Is once you go outside of the Genesis library and you start getting into Mega Drive games, and it's like, wow, we're getting to see stuff the rest of the world got that we never saw, and you get like freaking awesome games. It's like, why didn't this ever come to the States?
I saw a fucking a AVGN video where he was talking about like the shitty Back to the Future, that horrible NES one,
dude.
And then he played
Super
a fucking Famicom, Super Famicom one that looked fucking awesome. I was like, why?
The Super Famicom version, the Super Famicom version of Back to the Future. It's called Super Back to the Future, or Super Back to the Future 2, and it's like Marty McFly on his hoverboard, and it's like a chibi. And it's version of it. And it's fun.
It's like a fucking Mario-esque type game.
Yeah, and it's fun.
And it looks fun.
It's so much better than what Americans got.
The fucking NES Back to the Future is one of the worst NES games. Like really, really.
Did it have an LJN logo on it?
Of course it did. For some reason, like every single movie, it didn't matter what the fuck they did. Jaws, Friday the 13th. Yeah. Bill and Ted, Back to the fucking Future, Beetlejuice is another shit one. Beetlejuice is fucking horrible. But I don't know. I like Jaws. Some people don't like Jaws, that game. I like that game.
God, yeah. When I get my cable, dude, we got to get you on Parsec, and you can just freaking play my shit if your internet's okay.
We should play like a fucking 3-hour marathon of Jaws.
Did you ever see the speed run of Friday the 13th? Like the guy literally goes and kills Jason. Like,
didn't we see it last week?
Yeah, I think so. That was fucking funny. It's just like goes run like he was chasing Jason.
Yeah, I fucking Jesus Christ, that game. I never even came close. Never even came close to kill. But I did beat Jaws. Friday the 13th is it's a good game, but it's really unfair. It's a pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play that, Vinny? The Friday the 13th NES game from back in the day?
No, I never did. I think my brother did. There's a few games where he started playing, he'd flip out, and then he'd like get rid of it. Or...
Yeah. I had that one friend who punched my Sega Master System so hard that cracked the case, and the game popped out like a piece of toast.
Why would you do that to somebody else's system? You save that bullshit for your own system.
I don't know what it was, but between him and me, like we had this we were some of the most patient people in the world when it came to people, but for video games, it was like the demon came out to play, and I used to snap Super NES controllers like rice cakes whenever I played Street Fighter 2 because like the AI would cheat. It literally would cheat. And I got vindicated later on when I talked to one of the Capcom engineers, but. I just been fucking game is cheating.
They had it out for you.
No.
They're gonna program one cartridge to Christmas.
No. Capcom and Midway. I talked to one of the engineers at Capcom, and it was later revealed Midway did this too. When they made the AI, like it's really difficult to make easy AI, but it's really easy to make hard AI because they can make the game not conform to the same rules the player has to. Like, for example, Guile in Street Fighter 2 has his sonic booms. He has to charge for a sonic boom. Okay, so he has to hold back for like 2 seconds and then press forward and a punch button and sonic boom. So it's a much slower. When you're playing against
the Crusher, when you're playing Bison, it's the same.
Well,
the cannonball.
So the AI. The AI will literally, when you're fighting an AI opponent of Guile, he will come running towards you with a sonic boom, which is impossible. You can't do that,
Mhm.
you know. Or he'll out fire. Like if you get into a projectile war, he can actually throw off sonic booms faster than Ken and Ryu could throw fireballs.
Yeah, that's
And it's
wild.
like that's
Cheating
not how.
bastard.
Yeah, and there's like other things too, where like they don't technically land yet, and all of a sudden Guile does a flash kick on a wake up that he hasn't even hit the ground yet, and I'm all like, you know, they're freaking snapping controllers and stuff, and I'm, you know, it's calm down. If you can't handle the game, turn it off. Fuck you! I'll kill you all. You know, you know, my head does a 360. Well,
Damn.
but yeah.
And then you look like a psycho in front of your parents.
Oh yeah.
Game's cheating, Mom.
No, well, that was so. I wasn't the only kid that had the game's cheating demon in me. My friend Chris, he did that. We're playing. I think it was like Alex Kidd in Miracle World or whatever, and he dies, and he just goes, "Fucking game is cheating!" Bam! And I'm just like looking at him, shocked, because he just broke my the system is like, boo, like, you know, because the game's like hopped out of the freaking console, flew up about a foot, and then my dad just curves the paper and looks at us. I'm like, Daddy just broke my Sega. And he's like, he's your friend. If you don't want him to break your toys, you shouldn't have invited him over.
He's right.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I would know better than to abuse the fucking video game equipment in front of my dad.
Yeah.
My dad would have strangled
Paid
me
for
with
it.
the fucking NES controller.
Oh,
He would have
yeah.
strangled me with the cord if I fucking did anything. In front of him, I mean. Because I have done something. Although he wouldn't have given a shit, because this was $30 of my own money when I was like 18 when I bought a Super Nintendo secondhand from my friend.
Mhm.
I used to kick that fucking thing around like a soccer ball, and I didn't give a shit either. Super Nintendo, sturdy ass system.
Yep.
It could
Same
take
with the
a
GameCube.
kicking. It could take a beat. The fucking regular NES, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the GameCube a lot too. That was a good
I
system.
didn't fuck with GameCube too much. I had a couple of friends who had it, but I don't
That was
even
a-
really remember anything for
I
it.
only
If
had
they made-
a handful of games, but the ones I had, like they ran great. The system
Yep.
was just, like Chris is saying, sturdy. The controls were fucking great.
Yeah, they had the best controller of that generation too, the Wavebird there. But the thing was, if the GameCube had regular sized discs and it could play DVDs,
Mhm.
it would have been the absolute apex of that generation.
Oh yeah.
Because the PlayStation 2, as great as it was, and it's like the best selling console or whatever,
Mhm.
it was using interlacing and all these other little cheap hacks to make the games playable. And they had a lot of games, but I don't know, man. There was only a handful of games I actually liked. And I waited out in front of Best Buy when that thing came out.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Oh,
look
man.
at what Shifty's saying.
That's
Apparently,
Raiden?
GameCube isn't lightning proof.
Time of
Oh,
Raiden
man.
got it.
That sucks.
Were
Yeah.
you playing GameCube outside?
No, it
no.
wasn't on a
The
surge
power goes
protector.
out. Yeah, the surge-
Oh.
And I liked they also
Why
had
am
the,
I picturing lightning striking somebody's game?
he's holding it on a pole, trying to get better graphic reception.
Were you playing video games with Thor? Okay. No, my mind was completely in fucking weird ass fucking comic book world, I guess.
Well, they had the GameCube had some awesome they had colors and stuff, and if you held buttons when the system launched, the boot up screen would play different boot ups.
Oh, okay.
It was, there was, you know how it would do that.
Yeah.
You know that. Well, if you pressed one of them, you hear a Japanese one where it's yo, and then
Yeah,
another
I know
one where
that.
you hear squeaky toys. Yeah.
Oh shit.
This is awesome. Did you guys ever see this? You must have seen this video.
Is this the purple one?
Yeah.
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 I don't think I've seen it in person. I know I've seen photos online, but yeah, that was interesting.
An homage.
I can't
Fucking.
remember I honestly can't remember if I've seen it in stores or not.
When you open the box, it has the game over screen. Yeah, you see it here.
Oh,
It has the fucking you and your friends are dead.
yeah. Oh, dude, Shifty just said that it wasn't just the GameCube that got taken out. That was a mass casualty event over there.
Oh no.
That sucks, man. Sorry to hear.
Oh my god.
The floors.
Yeah, 2 TVs? A freezer?
Damn.
Yeah, I'd be making chimpanzee noises for sure.
That's.
Yeah, that's gotta be fucking horrible.
Oh, wait.
No,
At least it didn't like fucking fry you and your family. So.
Yeah. So when you open the box, it plays music?
I didn't know that.
What?
This is fucking awesome. I love.
Yeah. Okay. No, I've only seen the photos.
They did
Oh,
one
yeah.
of every.
Mhm.
Well, there's a Freddy and there's a Freddy 2, where they did Freddy the same, because Freddy's color is a little bit off, just like this Jason,
Mhm.
like when in the NES translation. So they did a Freddy, one like this, and they did a Rambo one like this.
Nice.
Oh, shit, Rambo. They drew First Blood.
They had some fucking good Rainbow figures.
And this glows in the dark.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet.
This
Man.
thing's probably $100-something.
Look at that, dude. Like, when the box cover is literally
It's
the
the
NES.
NES. Yep.
Mhm.
That is awesome.
Well, it's
Yeah.
missing is the LJM logo.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah.
Isn't he?
They have
Yeah.
going back to Master System games, they got a fucking a Rocky one. Remember that
Yep.
hard ass Rocky game for the Master System, where
Yep.
you beat the shit out of Apollo Creed, and then there's like no getting past Clubber Lang.
Yeah. And then you got that weird mini game where you're like punching either the speed bag or
There's
the.
Oh, Adrian. Oh. No.
That's another bag.
She overcooked his eating.
That would be. I think Paulie is more likely to punch Adrian than
Oh,
Rocky.
yeah.
Well, no, there's a whole bonus level where you have to survive the kill bots that are, just keep shouting "Happy Birthday, Paulie."
He trains with the robot butler. It's got like the fucking hitting. It's got like the 2 pads up in its hands. And Rocky.
Happy birthday, Paulie.
I want to know in Rocky 5 when he loses everything, they don't show him like auctioning off the robot butler. So out there in the Rocky universe is still the fucking robot butler.
Did they make a series, a movie series on it called Short Circuit?
Called Rocky's Robot Butler.
No, I thought it was Short Circuit. You know, like they gave him a voice and he got a SAR accent. SAR, Johnny Five alive.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, Drunky Cheese, Shifty, Tommy,
Yeah, man.
R. Cotton. Did I miss somebody? If I did,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. It's late.
He cut him? What do you mean? He had to get rid of him for budget purposes? Yeah, of course.
Oh.
He moved into Philadelphia, in that fucking rat hole where he used to live. Did
Did
they ever say when he got all his money and all his fame, right? And they finally moved out their apartment. He was still in Philadelphia.
I don't know why you want to stick around in Philly, but yeah, I think so.
Oh, cool.
Have a good one, Tommy.
Have a good one, man.
Anyone checking out the replay? Now let's see if this fucking thing works now. No, it's not working.
Go.
Are they
Hey,
really gonna? They're gonna make me pay to do regular
No,
clips now.
no. So
Does it still say that stupid thing?
yeah, studio instability issues. Yeah, they're like this is StreamYard's completely screwed up right now, and what it is all. Yeah, like for some reason, like they updated the browsers, and like StreamYards is a paid service. That's why you're paying a monthly fucking fee. They couldn't figure out how to fix the shit that the new browser patches or whatever caused. So like we're going on day 5 now of a freaking completely bugged out StreamYards. If I was being charged for this $400 a year, I would demand a refund or at least compensation for the amount of time lost.
Is it really that much? 400 a fucking
Yeah.
year?
They jacked that shit up, and it's like You
Fuck
can't.
that here, man.
Yeah. You got to go group. You got to go with like multiple people. And then there's the alternatives are Restream, which is cheaper, but it's got its own foibles. And then there was another one I was on Flip City magazine, and they had one, and it was cool, but I didn't ask how much it cost them. But it had it so that you could stay in the back room and talk to the people in the back room without being on the stage or on the show.
Anyway, thanks for chilling out, guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks
Oh
for
yeah,
having me,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I picked a movie for Saturday. Q the Winged Serpent. You ever heard of that one, Chris?
No.
The hell is that?
It's the thing I was telling you about. Remember when Tommy showed us that the sea creature transformer, the sea creature Dinobot?
Right.
And I showed you guys. What was it? Did I show you guys the poster of it, or was I just talking about it?
I don't remember seeing the poster. I know you're
But
talking about.
it's about like this ancient fucking like sea creature that's a god that lives in the top of the Chrysler building.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
And it goes out and hunts people during the day.
We're in for a treat.
I watched it once. I don't remember it being that bad. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Later.
Have a good one.